Justin, I received your sample material in, and this material cuts just fine using two different types of dies. The first type of die I'm going to show you is a forged die. This is 1 1/4 inch high forged die. This die will allow you to cut through a 3/4 inch thick stack of material at one time. Now, due to the fact that there's curves and creases and so forth in this pattern, and I don't have a die that fits it exactly, it does sort of pull apart when you cut it because there's a lot of weaknesses in the material. And again, my die is just a square here. So I'll show you a little bit how it works. So we'll put the material on top of the die board. That's a sacrificial cutting surface. We'll put the die on top of the material. We'll slide it in. We'll click it out. Hear it click. Pull it back out. And you'll see we get a nice clean cut. The top cut is identical to the bottom cut, as that's how forged dies are designed. It's called basically a feed through die. The next type of die I'm going to show you is a steel rule die. Now this is ordinarily a die that's 0.937 high. It has ejection foam in it. Normally it's mounted in wood or in acrylic. In this case it is in acrylic. So the way this would work, we would actually put our cutting board on the top. Now I'm just going to put the cutting board on with clamps. There are mounting holes on each corner of this press to mount the board, but again I'll just use clamps for now. I'll put the die on the bottom. We'll get some material here. Now again, this type of die is designed to only cut one layer at a time. So what you would have on here, most likely you'd have registration pins built into your die board to align your pattern or your printing up. This is an example of a die here that has retractable registration pins in it. The pins, again, are used for alignment, but they retract so they don't interfere with your cut. Put your die on the bottom, put your material on top of the die here. You will slide it in and take it out. That's important to cut through. Slide it out. Looks like the material actually stuck to the top of the press there. But anyhow, you get 3 nice clean cuts. Now this type of die on our 700 press will allow you to cut up to up to 60 inches of blade with a steel rule die. It looks like you have probably close to about 60 inches of pattern on that sheet. I will upload this video. I'll give you a call to discuss, and we'll go from there. Thank you.